Excellent. Welcome, everybody. A beautiful Thursday night here in FEMA Region 12 in the United States. My name is Tim Bentley, and tonight we're going to be giving you a presentation about an opportunity that is like a breath of fresh air, something completely different. It's called True Wealth Prosperity Network, TWPN for short. Let me see if I can get some lighting in here. I have no light in my office. And I think what you're going to see here tonight, if this is your first time seeing us, it's going to be unlike anything that you've ever seen before, because nobody's put something like this together. And we admit it doesn't have the flash of making 5% a day or 10% a day, or, make $30 million in 6 months. But what we have is real and sustainable. And we'd like to expose all of you to it tonight. And before we go any further, I want to give a disclaimer that we are not financial advisors. Anything that you hear tonight is hypotheticals, theoretical. It's for educational only, educational purposes only.
The historic comeback of former President Donald J. Trump. Tonight, we'll talk to him exclusively. We'll also talk to members of his cabinet with reaction.
Thank you.
Wow.
Do your own due diligence.
12 million?
Hold on one second. Can we mute all? Can we mute all? Kyle?
I'm on it.
Thank you. We're pretty close to everybody being muted. And Kyle, do you see the participants?
Yeah.
Okay. See that number?
Yeah.
Okay, it's on the dot. Okay. Sorry, that was just really cool for me for a moment. So we're not financial advisors. We're not gurus. We're regular people just like you. And what you're going to hear tonight is a lot of really cool information. You're going to need to do your own due diligence, make your own decision on what you want to do. Never put anything more than you want to put into an opportunity. Don't risk your bill money, all of that stuff. This is not a get rich quick scheme. This is not get rich quick overnight. This is an opportunity for you to learn one of the world's biggest money-making schemes that has ever existed, and that is learning Forex. Forex market is a $6.6 trillion per day industry, and that's where the money is being made in this world on a day-to-day basis, with hedge funds gambling billions of dollars every day to make a percent, whatever it is that they make. $6.6 trillion a day. So the True Wealth Prosperity Network is tapping into the Forex market in a very unique way. First of all, we are structured as a private trust, a 501c3A, which is a religious organization. And then we also operate inside of a private membership association. Okay, if you're not familiar with a PMA, it's what they used back in the days of prohibition to be able to still drink alcohol in public in dry counties. They were just part of a private club. You can do anything inside of a PMA that you would do inside of your home, and you can do it in more of a business setting. And you can use your imagination on what you could potentially do with a PMA in those regards. And the reason we've structured it this way, number one, with our private trust, we like to operate in the private, not in the public. As a 501c3A, we are a tax exception. So there are no taxable events that are occurring within our trust. Our trade account, where we're trading Forex, that trade account belongs to the private trust. So we have layered in a whole bunch of layers of protection from the powers that be that may not like what we're doing, because what we're doing is bringing you wealth and prosperity. And let's be honest, I think the real powers that be in this world do not want you and I to have either of those things. They want just the opposite. And so it seems opportunities and organizations that do nothing but steal from you persist, thrive, and just steal billions and billions of dollars from people. I think everybody on this call over the last few years have been involved in many opportunities that are no longer here, right? Especially the ones that said earn 1 or 2% a day, 3% a day.
But I had,
if anybody here can name a program that they were in 3 years ago or 2 years ago that made those types of promises and is still here today and they're still getting paid, please put the name of that company in the chat, because I'd love to know who it is that pulled it off. I myself have been guilty of launching programs that I thought were going to last forever and failed. And it wasn't even due to like a rug pull or something nefarious. It was just mistakes. Things happen. The Blue Ocean Society. That's a pretty good one, Tom. I'm glad that you said that. I'm very familiar with the Blue Ocean Society. They're doing some really cool things over there. Anybody else have one? No? Daisy, sort of. Yeah. Yep. I don't disagree with those two. Okay. Let me get on with it. Those were a couple of pretty good examples. I like that.
Are you frozen?
Kyle, you need to mute. Thank you. Okay. Let me get into presentation mode. So we are the True Wealth Prosperity Network, TWPN. We know True Wealth Prosperity Network is a mouthful. We are your gateway to mastering Forex trading. And we're so much more than that. Okay, we have a way for you to learn Forex and earn no matter what happens. Okay, we have a very unique blend of education, rewards, community support. Our whole goal here is to build a community of people that have a pocket full of money that can turn around and uplift their communities. That's our goal. So we provide Forex training through an expert named Kelly. Kelly has been trading for 6 years, and she has an impeccable record. So we're going to provide you training from her. We're going to give you the opportunity. God, I can't speak tonight. We're going to give you the opportunity to earn cash back rewards and bonuses as you progress through our program. We're going to let you build a community of others that are doing the same thing. And we're going to let you unlock a whole lot of potential and possibility. Okay. So Kelly has been trading Forex, like I mentioned, for 6 years. For the last 2 years, she has recorded every session that she has done with her students. So every morning she trades live with her students. In the last quarter of 2024, Kelly averaged 20% a week. Okay. Now that's not normal for Kelly. Okay. Normally she averages 10 to 15% per week. But she averaged 20 the last quarter of 2024. Now 10 to 15 is extraordinary. Kelly can't remember the last time she had a losing week. Okay. She literally cannot remember the last time she had a losing week. So not only is she amazing at trading, but she's also really, really good at teaching and being a mentor. That's why she can sit there live 5 days a week, trade and teach at the same time while her students sit there and learn and take the same trades that she takes. So not only that, she's been copy trading for a few select clients over the last couple of years. And if you don't know what copy trading is, basically means that you put your money into a broker account, connect it to her account, and whatever trade she takes, you take. Okay, so she's been doing this for herself and for others. And she's been doing it for a friend of ours. And that's how we know Kelly, is firsthand knowledge. We have a friend that has had money in there with her, and that 385% right there is from his account. Okay, it's from all of her accounts, but that particularly is from his account. Okay. We have real-time insights into everything she's done over the last 2 years. Every session has been recorded. She's given us permission to package up those trading sessions and make it available to you. So that's what we've done. For as little as $100, you can have 3 months access to Kelly's past trading sessions. Learn as little or as much as you want. View them as often or as little as you want. For $500, you can have 6 months access to Kelly's past trading sessions. And for $1,000, you get 12 months access and you get 1 month of free live trading with Kelly. She trades Monday through Friday, starts at 9:15 Eastern, goes to about 10:30. Hold on one second, I need some water. Now, with the availability to look over the shoulder of a master Forex trader averaging 10 to 15% a week, these trading sessions come with a weekly analysis. Every Sunday, she gets on and she does a weekly analysis. She goes through the charts, everything that she's looking at, US 30, NASDAQ, some of the major pairs, gold. And she's identifying key levels at the weekly candle hour, the weekly candles, the one day candles, the 4-hour candles. I've never seen her go below 4 hours. And she's marking out key levels. And then she sets notifications for when those levels are hit. And then when they're hit, she enters the trade, or she looks at it and decides if she wants to enter the trade. And that's what's made her such a successful trader. And you can watch her go through that process week after week after week, and then watch the trading sessions during the week and watch her implement her plan that she laid out on Sunday. I think that is a masterful way to learn a skill. Does anybody here learn well by watching videos, or do you learn better by reading? I personally learn best by looking over the shoulder of somebody that's actually doing that. So let me know in the chat how you like to learn best. Do you think that this is a good way to learn? And do you think that you could learn this way? And do you think the value for $100 of 3 months of access to her trading sessions, 500 and 1,000, do you guys think that's a good value? I'm just going to switch back over to the chat so I can see what's going on. I like videos. Absolutely. Yes. 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 It's a good way to learn. Great. Well worth it. Awesome. Okay. Because it actually gets a lot better than that. A lot better than that. Let me get into the slideshow again. Okay. So we have a profit sharing opportunity for you guys. You're going to buy the course, whatever access level you want. And then we're going to take that money and we're going to put it into our own copy trading account with Kelly. And then whatever she earns over the next 3 years off of your purchase, we are going to share 20% of that with you. Okay. But we're going to do it in a way where you're going to have to wait for the bulk of this money. Not all of it, but for the bulk of it. And the reason we do that is because of the power of compounding. Okay. Now, I wouldn't be offended right now if you left this presentation, just the screen itself, and opened up a new tab in Google and went to a website. Let me see. Hold on a second. If you went to thecalculatorsite.com right now and you went over to the Forex calculator, this one here, and you started playing around with these numbers, I wouldn't blame you. I'd be okay with that. Okay, thecalculatorsite.com. And you play with it. You put in the numbers. You tell me what that might look like. I really can't tell you. I can't say it's going to do X, Y, Z. I can't say we're going to pay you 50% a month, 10% a day. I can't. I'm not allowed to. I can say that if Kelly makes any money from your purchase, we're going to share 20% of it with you. That's if she makes any money, right? This is a speculative market. There's always a chance and a risk that she won't make money. But that if we would have done this 3 years ago, we'd be having a completely different conversation right now. Because over the last 3 years, she's had phenomenal success. And we'd already be done. Okay. We'd be on a yacht somewhere together. So I don't know what she's going to do. All I know is historically, she's done 10 to 15% a week. Okay. And we have 100% transparency. So we have built in all of this into a smart contract. So you're going to be able to see everything. We're going to be able to hook up our trading account to MyFX Books, connect it to our dashboard. So you're going to be able to log in. You're going to be able to click on it. You're going to be able to see the trade account. You're going to be able to see the profit and loss. You're going to be able to see her last 5 trades. And you're going to know exactly how this is going. Our goal is to get you back your purchase price as fast as we can. Okay, we do kind of have set parameters where you can choose how much compounding you actually prefer. You can choose to start getting cashback rewards in 4 months, in 6 months, or in 1 year. With each choice comes more rewards. The 4 months is going to pay you sooner, but it's going to give you fewer rewards over time. The 6 month is going to pay you right in the middle, a little bit more rewards than the 4 month. And then the 12 month is going to be the full Monty. It's going to be everything. You're going to get the most rewards. And the reason for that is simple. The difference between compounding your purchase for 4 months to 12 months is significant. Significant. Let me show you just how significant that is with just a random number. $100, 5% a week for 4 months. Okay, that turns into $219. So yeah, we could begin to give you some rewards off of that. But it's going to hurt the compounding nature of this. For those that choose 12, now it's $1,000. That's a 10x. So we can afford to give you more rewards. And I think that makes perfect sense. And I think everybody can understand that. Okay. We have a couple of guarantees for you guys. We want everybody to feel safe and secure because we know 3 years is a long time to lock up your money. But we're not asking for your bill money. We don't want you to put your bill money in here. You know, put your candy bar money in here, your coffee money, your movie money, your Burger King money, your crypto money, you know, your magic internet money. Put that money in here. Okay? Your letter writing money, your money that you win from poker, the money that you get for donating plasma. I mean, do you guys realize that if you don't currently donate plasma, and this is mostly for the US, I don't know about any other place, but almost every city has plasma donation centers where you donate plasma and they make vital medicines out of this plasma, right? Life-saving medicines. And they pay you for doing it. It takes about an hour. You can do it a couple of times a week. And you could literally bring in like $400 a month donating plasma. If you go out and donate plasma for 1 month and direct your money to what we're doing right here, your life would be completely different in a couple of years. And you would have saved lives from the medicine they create from your plasma. It's a win-win-win. You give up about what? If you go for a month, 2 hours, 8 hours of your life. And you can probably save somewhere around 5 or 6 lives and invest your money into this. And it didn't cost you any bill money. It didn't cost you anything that you didn't already have. Okay. That's the type of money we want you to put in here. But nonetheless, we want you to feel comfortable. So if after 30 days, you're not feeling good about what's going on, like you're not looking at the trade results, or maybe you're not involved, or maybe Kelly had a bad week, I don't know, you can get out. And we're going to give you 116% of your money back. Okay. And then again, after 90 days, 3 months, if you're not feeling good about what's going on, we're going to let you take your money out and we're going to give you an extra 33% on top of it. Now you might be thinking, wow, that's not bad. 33% of my money in 3 months. Yeah. You might think that. So, but what this does is it helps us show you that we're serious and that we have full faith in Kelly and what she's doing. Now, I don't think anybody's ever going to take us up on these offers, but you never know. We've had a slow start. Maybe we already have some disgruntled people. We were supposed to begin trading on Friday. No, I'm sorry, on Monday. And Kelly did a session and she just marked up charts. Nothing developed, no trades. Then she had a death in the family a few days prior to that. And they had to deal, sadly, with the funeral yesterday, Tuesday. And then today was Jimmy Carter's funeral. And a lot of the brokers and markets and stuff were closed. I was trying to take trades on my prop account and I couldn't even do that. So I think tomorrow we're going to be back on track and she's going to be trading again. So I can understand, but I don't think anybody's going to take advantage of these offers, because once we start displaying the results of what's going on, everybody's going to feel really good. It's going to feel really good. We have an affiliate program. It's 4 levels deep, and you can build as wide as you want, but it only goes down 4 levels. And the way it works is the commissions are earned off of the purchase of the training materials. So when somebody buys a $100 or $500 training course, 25% of that money is commissionable and will be given to the field. The $1,000 package, 50% of that money is commissionable and will be given to the field. So that commission structure is, these are out of order. I'm just going to break it down for you. Level 1 is 35%. Levels 2 and 3 is 15%. Level 4 is 35%. Okay, something totally different, totally unique. And then you also have the ability to create accounts under yourself and earn commissions from your own accounts. We have a member, he's on here right now. He created 10 accounts, all $1,000 accounts. He's set to earn right around $100,000 just in his affiliate commissions from his own accounts. Now that's pretty powerful, but when you think about what this could actually be, that $100,000 is like, cool. I got $100,000. Yay. Because the other is so big. Okay, it could be so big. I don't know if it's going to be big. I don't know. That's why we're doing this, right? It's kind of a gamble. Everybody loves to gamble. You go to Vegas, you spend a couple thousand in a weekend, you lose, you're like, man, that was worth it. No, this may not be as much fun as a weekend in Vegas, but it also doesn't have the after effects. Okay? Because what happens at TWPN, it doesn't have to stay here. You can share it with everybody. Can't say the same thing about Vegas. So the potential for commissions are really, really large. If you simply refer to who get to, that's a total of 30 people. And if they only did $100 a piece, you'd earn about $1,800 in commissions over the course of 3 years. The way the commission payouts work is every time your referral gets paid, commissions are dispersed. So in year 1, that's going to happen a few times, right? Depending on how things go. We would hope that, man, I don't even know if I can say that. I don't think I can. So I'm not going to. Look, we're going to leave a lot up to your imagination because we have to, for compliance reasons. There's so many things I want to say that I can't. And I've learned my lesson from things I've done in the past. Compliance is our number one goal now, right? We set a goal that we wanted to reach. We achieved it by 50%. We beat it by 50%. So no matter what happens moving forward, we're good. Everybody that's already in, we are good. We are locked in. And my most important goal now is to preserve that, to protect it. I'm not going to sit here and make claims that may or may not be true, because those things can jeopardize what we're doing. So Kelly earns 10 to 15% a week. We're going to give you 20% of whatever she earns off of your purchase price over 3 years. And you do the math. You're going to get the least amount in year 1, a middle amount in year 2, and a bigger amount in year 3 if everything goes well. And you go to that calculator site and you play with it and you come up with your own conclusions. But I want you to know that just the training alone is worth the money that you're going to pay. And that's what this is all about. Okay. This is going to be a milestone-based program, meaning we are going to want you to complete milestones. We want to produce Forex traders here, okay? At the end of this deal, we want to produce 20, 30, 40, 50 Kellys that can go out and do 10 to 15% a week. Do you realize that if you could even earn just 2 or 3% a week on your money with this skill, you could live anywhere in the world that you have an internet connection, and you can live a lifestyle of extravagance. That's how powerful this is. This is huge. So we want people to take it seriously, but we can't force them. But we are going to put in milestones. Milestones are going to be on an honor system. You're basically going to check on the dashboard that you have achieved this milestone. If you want to take it serious, you take it serious. If you just want to half-ass it, you half-ass it. It's up to you, right? We're bringing you to the pond. We can't force you to take a drink. You do you, and we're going to do what we do. You're going to have the opportunity to engage in live training. Okay, those that do, they're going to unlock additional rewards. You're going to be able to achieve different certifications, and those that do are going to unlock additional rewards. Everybody's going to get the base 20%. That's always going to happen. But there's extras that happen along the way. So we are written into a smart contract. We are set to pay out cashback rewards at those 4 months, 6 months, 12 months increments. And then we are set programmatically to begin giving rewards every day, starting year 2, all the way to the end of year 3. These rewards will accumulate in your account on a daily basis and be withdrawable monthly. Now, we have kind of a set amount of what that is. It's on our dashboard. When you go to create an account, you're going to see the options. When you log in, you're going to be able to see what you're getting, but I'm not going to say it here. And it's not on our landing page. It's not in our marketing material. It's on our private members website only. But aside from those mandatory scheduled rewards, cashback rewards, assuming you reach the milestones, we have a mystery box. You know, a smart contract is very rigid. You program into it what you want to do, and that's what you do. You can't do anything else at all. So we programmed in a mystery box. We need a way to bleed our trade account because we can't let it get too high. And by too high, I mean probably over $500 million. Yeah, it sounds like a big number, $500 million. But really, we can't let it get over probably around $500 million. So we're going to be taking a lot all the time. Take. Right out of that $6.6 trillion per day market, we're going to take it and we're going to give it to you. And we're going to give it to us. And we're going to give it to Kelly. And we're going to give it to charity. A lot of it to charity. We're going to have a global humanitarian fund that is going to get a large percentage of these trade profits. Because this world is messed up and we want to help fix it. So this mystery box is going to make things really fun. You never know when yours is going to light up. You never know what's going to be in it. You never know what to expect. Maybe you open it up and there's an invitation to come on to a live trading session with Kelly. Maybe there's an invitation to an event, tickets to a show, USDT, a new car. You don't know. I don't know. It's a mystery box. Hello, it's the mystery. It could be anything. Our most important thing here is to be transparent. We want you to see what's happening. We're trying to create a community of givers, plain and simple. We want to uplift so you can uplift. If we all uplift each other, then shit, man, we're all uplifted. And it's a better, beautiful, better place to be. Who wants a better place to world? Who wants a better world to live in? I know I do. I know you do. And all of it starts with money. They say money is the root of all evil. Well, money is a tool for good. Okay? Money is a tool for good. The more money I have, the more good I can do. And we hope the more money you have, the more good you can do. And if not, that's up to you. Let me get rid of that. So everything is written on the blockchain. You're going to be able to see the trade account, see your last few trades, know exactly where everything's at, track your referral network, your commissions, everything. So this is your path to success with TWPN. You're going to get to learn Forex. You're going to get to earn money, and you're going to get to grow a network. And together, we are all going to be a very open, sharing, caring, and loving community that is actually there for one another and there for the betterment of humanity. And yeah, we're also there for the paycheck. Absolutely. That's a repeated slide. So is that. Okay. So the best thing for you to do is to get started today. Get back to whoever sent this to you. Okay, grab their link, get started, start growing your team, invite referrals. Okay, and then you can activate different leadership statuses that we've yet to even really set. Okay, because we are only less than 2 weeks old. Okay, so there's a lot of things being developed and a lot of things still happening, and we are young and we are fresh. And we are very excited to finally actually begin trading with Kelly. And we hope that's going to happen tomorrow. And with that being said, I want to show you a couple more things. So the reason the ones that are involved right now don't have access to the training is because we receive the recordings, but they're not downloadable. So we have 2 years worth of trading sessions, but they are not downloadable at this point. We're waiting for the downloadable files, and then you'll find these on the dashboard. Yeah. And then this is what your dashboard looks like. Your membership details. Okay, this is a $100 account on the 12-month plan. The total benefits are up to $1,590, which is 1,600%. That's what's scheduled. And then this is what the schedule looks like. So that's not all there is, but that is exactly what's scheduled. And then your referral dashboard looks like this. You automatically get your link to the dashboard to share with others, and then the link to our landing page that tracks you and your referrals all the way through with your link. It'll show your total commissions earned, total commissions paid, and it will show you if you have any claimable commissions or not. And this will light up when it's ready to claim. And then you can see your referral network below you. We go 4 levels, and this is color coded. So green is your first level, blue is second, pink is third, and yellow is your 4th level. Now, because this is blockchain and it is a smart contract, all we really have to go off of is wallet addresses. Now, we are working on potentially adding a username when people sign up, but we do want to keep this anonymous, as is the anonymous nature of the blockchain. We don't really want to know who you are and what you do with your money. We're not reporting any of this to the IRS. This is all crypto. Anything to do with taxes, anything like that is all done between you and your CPA. And once you take your money from crypto to fiat and you create a taxable event, that is on you. So, and speaking of that, as we move down this road, it would behoove everybody on this call to understand the nature of a private trust and why we operate under a private trust and how you can do the same thing. We're not special. We're just regular people, but we know some things. So you can know some things too. And it can be a beautiful thing. You don't ever have to create a taxable event. Okay. So this is our landing page website. This is where you're going to send your referrals to when they need information. If they already know everything and are ready to sign up, you can just send them right to the dashboard. But otherwise, you send them over here. This explains our opportunity, vague though it may be, but that is for a reason. This is a good website to educate your prospects on. And then when you use your link, and they click the Get Started button, it will connect them right to your wallet as the referral. So it tracks you all the way through. So a couple other things that I wanted to cover tonight. Before I do that, let me stop my share, see where everybody's at, and see if we have any questions or anything from the audience. I know Ed does. He said, do we not make any commissions on the mystery box disbursements? No, because those are technically labeled as commissions. So there's no commissions on the commissions. I know Tim Welting said, at what number will it be capped and just withdraw from then on out? Is it 2 million or 10 million? So that's a good point and a good question, Tim. So at some point, we will be capping this opportunity. Well, not at some point. We're going to be closing it as of right now, March 3rd. So you have until March 3rd to get your people on board, to open up your accounts. And then we're going to close it for a while to new registrations. And we're doing that for compliance reasons. We want to make sure we get a very thorough compliance review by a professional outfit, so we can protect everything that we're doing and nobody here loses. We don't think anybody's going to lose, because if you're buying it for the training and you go through the training, then you have the ability to learn and earn as much as you want. Yeah, Ed, it could be any number of things. We want to try to make this as fun and engaging as possible. Anything that comes into your mystery box that isn't straight USDT, and is more of a prize, is not coming out of, like, say, USDT that you would have gotten. So you're not missing out on anything, but we may want to give away just some really cool stuff. Like, I know we're into health and wellness and have a lot of cool products, and maybe we'll give you some of those. Like, we don't know. We don't want to just be like, oh, here's some more money. Here's some more money. Here's some, like, we want to do that. Yeah, we want to give you as much money as possible, but we also want to make it fun and give you stuff. You never know what's going to be in there. Vitamins, probably not so much vitamins, but probably other technology. Other technologies. If we're gonna do vitamins, it'll probably be wearable vitamins, not something you swallow. We don't want to do that. We want to do other things. Everybody buys vitamins. We want to give you stuff that maybe you would not buy on your own. Okay, Tim says, but at some point there will be an account size that cannot be created as that capture. Yeah,
whatever is easiest for you.
Okay. 10 million, 100 million. So yeah, Tim is asking at what point do, like, we
Tomorrow or
tap
tonight?
the trade account and start peeling
Well, I
money
can do
off.
it earlier than 5:30 probably. I mean,
And I think
if
that
you're around, I'll just.
Kyle, thank you. I think that number is around 500 million, Tim. I think it's around 500 million, but we're not really going to know until we get to that volume and see if we start experiencing any kind of slippage or not being able to fully close out of trades because our positions are too large. Ed says, I don't need prizes, my friend. Okay, Ed, we'll be sure not to give you any prizes. You got it. I will give you just straight USDT all the time. No prizes for Ed. Are you sure you don't need prizes, Ed? You never know. All right. Anybody else have any questions right now? Cool. I love USDT. I know you do. I know you do, buddy. You can buy any prize you want with USDT. You know, that's the brilliant thing. David said he'd take a trip to the Philippines. That's awesome. Hey, Cal, do we know if Kelly is on?
No, she's at her sister helping with the post-funeral stuff.
Okay. Understandable. Understandable. Okay, so now's the time. I posted my question twice. Cal, can you find Ursula's question, please? The chat wants to continuously scroll for me, and I can't. Every time I start reading something, it automatically scrolls.
Hey Tim, can I ask a question just unmuted, or do I need to
Yeah,
type?
yeah, please.
Okay. So I'm, obviously the opportunity with what you do with my money and the dividends, like I love that idea. It's all great. But I'm way interested in the value I get from the training and learning being on the Zooms with Kelly and being able to see her, take trades and take them with her and that kind of thing.
Right.
If I do, like, let's say you give the $1,000 today, and do I have to go through like a bunch of stuff before I can actually get on a Zoom, like the live Zoom with her and do the trades? Or once it's paid, can I do that immediately, or do I have to go through the check boxes and get there?
Yeah, it'll be pretty simple. We were supposed to hammer out those details this week, but with the thing happening with the death in her family, it's not happened. We do know that you're just going to need a verified Telegram account.
Yeah. Okay.
And then we'll just be added to her Telegram channel. It should be pretty easy.
Okay.
And
Perfect.
we'll have that all figured out by Sunday.
Okay. Heck yeah. And then
Yeah.
as far as like like I know I asked a couple of questions last time, and I'm still not real clear on that. But as far as the structure goes, you can help us when we're ready to like pull the trigger on it. We don't want to send all the money in one little deal. Like it's, we'll do it in increments. If we want to structure our setup with our, let's say it's 1,000, we do 100, and then on the first level, and then whatever, like the assistance for that is available.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, absolutely. We're here to help 100%
Okay.
with that structure. And really that structure looks like you create your first account, $100. That account refers level 2, $100. That account refers level 3, $100. That account refers level 4, $100. And then that fourth account refers your bigger accounts.
Okay.
And if you do it that way, then your level 4 right there is going to earn 35%. Then 15%, 15%, and then your main account is also going to earn 35%.
Okay.
So you'll be earning 100% commission off of everything on that fifth level.
Okay. And then at some point, like before it closes, let's say you do 100 on 4 levels, and then you do like the 600 levels on the next. But let's say you want to do another 1,000 or something before it closes or whatever. Would you do $1,000 at once on the deepest level, or would you do hundreds across? Okay.
No,
All right.
I would do 1,000 at once, right on
Okay.
that level 5.
Yeah. Okay. That's easy to get. Thank you.
Yep, you're welcome.
Hey, Tim.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're closing registration or whatever for our new signups at March 3rd. Those of us who are in, and let's say it comes April, can we make new accounts still, or is that a close for everything on that date?
Well, it's at least going to be a temporary close until the compliance team is finished doing what they've done. And depending on what changes they're recommending us make, we can either open it back up or build a new smart contract, merge data, and then move forward from there.
Okay.
Yeah, it really just depends on what they find and what they suggest.
Tim, this is Tom. I have a question about the stacking process. I watched Dave's video, and he talks kind of fast for us Southern guys. And, I don't know what I did wrong, but all of mine ended up on my first level.
Oh, wow.
Even though I was copying the referral link of level 1 for level 2 and so, et cetera, somehow they all still ended up on my level 1. And I have a couple of people that are interested. I don't want that to happen to them. And working with these accounts on MetaMask is not common for everybody. So if somebody could do a better video, maybe just a little more detailed on how to avoid that happening. I don't know how I could have avoided it. Is there
Hey,
something
Tim?
that would have shown me which account was my referrer?
Yeah, everything is there for you to see while you're going through the process. But you've really got to pay attention to the details of what you're doing. David did make a really good video, my friend David Berteo, about how to do it. He does go through it kind of fast. I do have written instructions on how
Hey.
you can do it.
Hey, Tim, I can help with that.
Okay.
So,
I'm sure it has something to do with
oh,
the original account, not.
no, here's what you need to do. When you click on, this is Jay, by the way. When you click on the plan you pick, it goes to the next page. And on the left-hand side, there's a rectangle box that has an address in it. You have to make sure that you can, most people, I figured it out, but just by accident, you can actually paste a different MetaMask address in there to make sure that what you're putting in there is the next level's referral link, because otherwise it's just going to stay on the first one. It happened to me twice, so I figured it out. So after you
Okay.
click on the plan, when it says 10% and all that, you'll see this rectangle box on the left-hand side of the screen, and you'll see a MetaMask address. You can highlight that and paste in the next, the correct levels referral address before you purchase it.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
Yeah, let me show you what that looks like. Hold on, I'll go in there. I'll show you what that looks like. Let me switch accounts. Oh, okay, sure. I switched accounts and my dashboard didn't change. There we go. Okay, so basically, once you select a plan, he's talking about this box right here.
Yep.
This is your sponsor's wallet address. Now, you can just go in and say you're creating your second account. You grab your first account's wallet address, you paste it in here, and then you know it's going into the right account. That's one way to do it. Another way to do it is, I know you've already made the mistakes and we can't fix it. It's on the blockchain. But it's to get with me or Kyle, and we'll walk you through it. Like, we don't mind getting on with people on a Zoom and walking you through this process. It can be a little overwhelming, and it can be confusing. So we have no problem helping people get through it.
Tim, it's Ursula.
Hi, Ursula.
Hi. The question that I was trying to ask a little while ago is if you purchase several, like say you purchase 3 $100 packages, do you get the training? Like a $100 package gives you 3 months of training access. Do you get 3 months 3 times?
Yes, that's a great question.
Okay, so if you just same as the 500 or if I purchase 2 $1,000 packages, is that 2 separate 12-month?
It is, and the way you would do that is the trainings are going to be attached to your account.
Okay.
So when you go into like account 1 and you start accessing the training, the countdown's going to begin. And when it expires and you no longer have access, you just go to the next account and access it.
Oh, that's awesome. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you're welcome. Another couple of points too that I want to make is the importance of knowing your MetaMask wallet or your Trust wallet or whatever it is you use. If you're creating a new wallet, please write down your mnemonic phrase store it in a safe place. Okay, it's very, very important. You need that. And your password too. Okay, this this has the potential to be the most important password that you'll ever create. You don't ever want to forget your password to your wallet, right? We could be putting hundreds of thousands of dollars in your wallet or millions of dollars. We don't even know what we're going to be putting in your wallet. For God's sakes, be careful. Pay attention. Do not lose your mnemonic phrase or your password. You can also come and write down your private keys. Okay? You can go into your account, the 3 dots, account details, show private key. Write down your private keys. Save them. Put them in a safe place. Put them in your safe, literally. You don't want them to burn. You don't want them to age. You don't want anything to happen to these. You need it. Okay, so pay attention. To create multiple accounts, it's really easy. I'm on account 1 in MetaMask. If I want to create a new account, I just create a new account and I just name it. Boom. That account's created. Okay, now if I'm on my dashboard and I'm in my main account, this is my account, right? It's my membership plan. This is my referral tree. And I want to switch between accounts. I can just simply open my wallet, switch to that account, refresh the screen. And it didn't work. And it still didn't work. That's funny. Well, technically I could do that. Theoretically, I could do that.
Click on the black box, Tim. Go to MetaMask.
Oh, to connect it. Yeah, you're right. I didn't connect it.
Connect account at the bottom. Right there, right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll take you to it.
There we go. Connect account.
Yep.
Thank you, Jay.
You know I got your back.
I know you do, buddy. I love it. So,
hey Tim, I got another question.
Yeah.
So after the 3 years, is there a plan, or is it just like do we just like go? I mean, you know what I mean? The whole thing kind of just goes away, or what do you think?
Sure. I mean, there is a plan, and you can do what you want, really, at the end of the day. At the end of the 3 years, we're going to basically take whatever's left in your quote unquote trade account, even though it's a joint account, whatever you've earned in that account. And we're going to disperse it. You're going to get yours. Kelly's going to get hers. We're going to get ours. And the charity fund's going to get theirs. What you do with your money at that point is your choice, but we will have opportunities for people to come along with us in the other endeavors that we've been doing for the last few years, which is green technologies, manufacturing, infrastructure, all of that, and a chance to earn royalties basically for the rest of your life. What we want here is a lifelong partnership, a lifelong community. We're together now for the rest of our life. We are all making money. We don't want it to end after 3 years. So, but that's up to you. And we've debated about that a lot. Like, do we really give them 20%? Like what happens if that's like $10 million? I'm like, well, then we give them $10 million, but they're not responsible. Well, we don't know if they're responsible, right? We can't be in control of what they do with their money. So we'd love it if you join us in the next adventure, but you don't have to, right? You don't have to. It's up to each individual. We want to empower people to do what they want. We want to take them down a lifelong path of prosperity and wellness and multi-generational wealth, but we're not going to force anybody, because I'll tell you what, there could be a lot left. There could be a lot left. You know, I'm not trying to scare anybody, but you know, you saw what that was at 12 months. But look what just $100 at 5% a week in 3 years turns into. $116,000. Okay, that's a lot of money. But she's averaging 10 to 15% a week. What if that was 10%? Huh. Now it's 42 million. Right? So we don't know what it's going to be. We're excited. And you do what you want to do with the money. We're going to give it to you, and then you choose.
This is Lee. Do you mind if I chime in?
Yeah, come on.
So my question is I know that you said 3 years, right? And that's great. But wonder in a year if, you know, I mean, because obviously we're getting some money back and we're not,
Right.
you know, putting a ton in. So we're sitting waiting, but wonder if we want to get in again. Then is this thing like one and done, capped in 3 years, or is this something that can be reinvested in? Is this just is this just a one time we're going to see and then we're all going to wait 3 years, or, you know, do we have opportunity to reinvest, or are you guys going to give an opportunity to redo something else in the future if it works out well?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, if everything is working out well, this never has to end. This never has to end at all. Kelly's just about to get her license. So she's going to be a licensed and registered trader. And that really opens the doors more. The limitation in the cutoff date is simply for us to hire a compliance department to make sure that we are being compliant, that we're not saying anything to where we're committing fraud, where when you guys explain this program to your friends and family that you're not committing fraud, and that no 3-letter agency can come in and take away our fortune. That's the only reason for the pause. There will always be something. There will always be an avenue for you guys to reinvest into something in some way, in some form. And we're just going to have to wait to see what that form looks like. So, and I'd love to be able to give you an example of what we might be able to give you in the first year, but I simply cannot. Cal knew 4 years ago on that rug pull, I'm in it for life. Let's go. David. Sounds good. We, of course, structure accounts any way we want, but please know that you are cheating your referral out of some commish. This is true. This is true. When you structure your account in the way that benefits you the most, you are cheating your sponsor out of some commissions. And I thought about that before telling people about this. And my thought was simply, this is way more than any commission you're going to earn. Oh, you can't see that. I stopped sharing, didn't I? I stopped sharing. Any percent of this is going to be way more than any commission you've earned. So whereas the commissions are really nice, and there's a lot of money in commissions, believe me, there's a lot of money in commissions, but that money should be dwarfed by the results of the trade. They should be. So you're right, Ed. That is a consideration. No, we'll never KYC you. We just want your wallet address. Yep. Everything else is that's on you. Somebody did ask, is the deposit fee now at 10%? Yes, it is. The deposit fee was at 3%. Can you talk more about your discretion stops and the community input? begin? My understanding is that you are pretty much the sole arbiter. Please expand. Okay. All right, let me get on that for a second. Where was I? That got me distracted.
The 3%
deposit fee.
Oh yeah, the 10% deposit fee. Okay, so we did have a referral activation fee of $111. We got rid of that, and we increased the deposit fee from 3% to 10% to make up for it. For the most part, that's going to save people money. It's not going to slow down our growth. And, you know, that deposit fee is really the only thing that we're making right out of the gate. There is nothing else. And we need some pretty good money for the compliance team. They're not cheap. So we wanted to make sure we were able to do that. And that's why we did that. Not everybody would choose to be an affiliate, but everybody will make a deposit. Everybody will buy a course. Yeah, referral fee is now free, Tim. So that's why we did that. Okay. Now, Ed, stops. Can you talk more about your discretion stops and the community input? I'm not sure what you mean by community input.
Yeah, could I just chime in?
Yeah.
Okay, so what I mean is, and look, I'm okay with whatever your answer is. I just want to clarify so everyone understands. So I was wondering, you have pretty much sole discretion when it comes time to the mystery box. I mean, anything other than our scheduled payouts on our packages is pretty much at your discretion. I mean, if she has a gonzo, you know, February, and people are not scheduled to get their first payment until, say, May, you could, if you wanted to, say, hey, you know what, just send a little love to the group and put a little USDT in their mystery box. You could do that at your own discretion, right?
Yes, 100%.
Okay. And on the other hand, if you said, well, rather than sending Ed some USDT, I'll send him some Ice Capade tickets. That's your discretion too, right?
No, it wouldn't be in lieu of. It would be on top of.
Okay, cool. And in one of our Zoom calls, you know, that you had with my group, you explained that there is a feature involved where the community can chime in, and I kind of got what you're saying, but could you nail that down?
Sure.
In what circumstances would you have the community like vote on, you know, an issue?
So that was in reference to charity. One of the first charities that we're going to be doing is a charity for our own community, for every single one of our students and everybody that's involved. Right? We know 3 years is a long time. And anything can happen at any given moment. And there may be a moment where you need help over the next couple of years. Maybe you need help. Something happened and you need help from the community. We'll have money in charity. And the key members in this community will be able to help vet where we're going to put that money. If we have a member that says they are hurting for money, we will consult with some of the top leaders, some of the people that are always active in the community, about whether they think that putting our money there is a good bet or not. That's what I was referring to in community input. Renz, you have a question? Go ahead and unmute. Go ahead. I see you're unmuted. If you're talking, we can't hear you. All right, Tim, you have another question?
Yes. You were talking about the 12 phrase, catchphrase.
Yeah, the seed phrase.
So you have your MetaMask wallet, and let's say the gentleman that has 10 accounts, or let's say that I have 3 accounts or whatever. I don't need a passphrase for each account, just for the one MetaMask wallet. Is that correct?
Yeah. Yeah. The mnemonic phrase covers that wallet, and then privacy keys cover each individual account.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, Ed, we're going to show the progress and performance of the project. You're going to be able to see that on your dashboard. So eventually, like trading hasn't started yet, should start tomorrow or Monday. I'd say Monday at this point. But in your dashboard, we are going to have a button for you to access the trade account. And you're going to be able to view my FX books. And you're going to be able to see the progress of the account, the total P&L, Kelly's last 5 trades, everything that's going on will be transparent. You're just going to be able to access it from back here, like everything else. Same with your training. Training is going to be back here as well.
Hi, can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you.
Oh, then that's perfect. All right. There's only one question that I have. After a year, there is an every 30 days or 24 times for 2 years, and receive whatever percentage you have, depend on the package, right? So,
Yes.
you're showing us an uncompounded computation. Is it automated, or there is a bottom that we want it compounded, or we just want to claim it every 30 days?
Yeah, you'll just want to claim it every 30 days, especially at that point, because, we are going to have a ceiling at where we're going to have our trade account. So money needs to be coming off all the time. Like, it's very important in this industry to take your wins, take your profits. Nothing's profited until it's realized, until it's pulling off. So we're going to let it build until it's at a really, really nice place. And then we're going to be pulling money off every day, every week, every month. And that is what we're going to be sending to you guys. So you're not going to have a choice to reinvest it at that point. You're going to have to take it, spend it, buy your wife some shoes or a house or something.
Yeah, got it. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, you're welcome. All right. Now, we mentioned earlier that we're going to be giving away a $100 account. If you guys could do me a favor, we should have mentioned this earlier. We've already lost 5 or 6 people out of here. Drop in the chat who invited you to this Zoom. And whomever is the winner is going to receive a free $100 account. No, there's no country restrictions, Ed. Hey, Kyle.
Yes.
Are you monitoring that?
I'm on it.
Thank you. All right. What do we have? Kyle and I don't count. Invited by Dave through YouTube. Oh, I love that, Renz. That's awesome. That's great.
Hey, where can we see Dave's video on how to set up the MetaMask?
Let me go to YouTube and find it for you real quick.
Which Tim is Willie Trotter referring to? We have quite a bit of Tims around here, and these
Probably referring to. That's a good question. We have quite a few Tims around here.
Not me.
That was you, Tim B.
Oh, okay.
It looks like it's Ed, Sir Ed.
All right. Awesome. Congratulations, Ed. Wait, what did I just click? Shit. Copy link address. Not save link address. All right, I'm putting it in the chat. That's my buddy David. You know what? It's a funny thing is David is the chief operating officer for a company called Daily Profit VIP. They've got $1.8 million under management. And I started talking to him about this program. And I started talking about Ed wants his and reward and vitamins. It's awesome, Doc. I love it. And I started talking to him about what we were doing and our trader. And he's like, wait, are you talking about Kelly? And I said, yeah. He's like, dude, we interviewed Kelly and she might start trading our hedge fund. I'm like, dude, that's awesome. So he actually ended up investing in our program because their softwares don't mesh. So I'm not sure if they're going to be able to get together or not, but he wanted to make sure he was able to take advantage of what Kelly has to offer. So that was really funny. So, and before you guys go, we have one more contest that we're going to do real quick. And we're going to see who's paying attention. Now, this is kind of a little example of the type of thing that we're going to be doing in the community. You never know what you're going to get. You never know what's going on. The emails that have been sent out over the last couple of days reminding you about this webinar have had some intentional errors written into them. If you've read the emails, they should have stood out to you. Okay? You have 2 minutes right now to tell me what the 2 errors were in the emails that were sent out in the last 2 days. I'm about to hit my timer right about now. Not yet. Timer. 2 minutes. You tell me what the error was. The first person to answer correctly, you need to give me the error for both days. Both days. First person to answer correctly is going to get $25 USDT. Timer just started.
You have to mention both Tom.
Yep. Tom, you are half correct. We want our community engaged and involved. You never know when we're going to drop an Easter egg, when something might be worth money, or what we're going to do. You have a minute and a half. Right now, we have one answer in the chat. Now y'all scrambling through that email trying to find that mistake. Wow, shit, where's that email from yesterday? You got to name them both in the same response. Give us both mistakes in one single response. Now it's a type it off. You have 40 seconds. Tim Welting. Did I get that right, Kyle? And he got it with 20 seconds to spare.
Yes, that is correct.
Congratulations, Tim. So the correct answer was 8D00 p.m. and 2 hours, 56 minutes, hours. Congratulations, Tim. There goes the timer. We're going to send you $25 USDT. All right. With that being said, we've taken an hour and a half of your night. If you have not created an account at TWPN, please get back with the person that invited you and get started right away. Right away. Share this with your friends and family. We're going to be doing this again in a few days. We'll be doing another contest. We might be making more mistakes in the emails. You never know what's going to happen. So pay attention, stay alert. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Have a wonderful night.